What's up, ding dongs? We're back, and we're doing something big today. The starter, intake, whatever you want to call it.
Ding dong drift! Ding dong drift!
I got a brand new starter. It's just somewhere. Here it is. Oh god. Brand new. Well, it's not brand new. I think it's a remanufactured Bosch starter. It was on clearance on Rock Auto. What better time to do the new starter? So, let's see how bad this actually is. People say this is like one of the worst things on the SC to do. So, I highly doubt it. It seems to be not that hard. Let's get right into it. I'm going to put my phone on a timer. So, we'll see how long this actually takes. And I'm just going to time-lapse through the whole thing. And once I have it all off, I'll talk about it, see what was hard, and we'll see how it goes. So let's get right into it. Okay, I get it. This sucks. Especially if you have a stock car and you got all the brake lines and shit in there. That is not fun. Alright, the bolts are out. There we go. Starter is loose. I gotta fucking disconnect all this shit. Everywhere it says take the water neck off, there's no way you're fucking taking this water neck off. Unless you somehow are able to remove the whole harness, don't even try. Don't even loosen it, because then you have to replace the fucking gasket. I'm not going to replace the gasket, because I can't fucking get it out. This helped. Loosen this crossover pipe. That helped. Do whatever you can, you know. I use this, because it can go over 90, and that helped, because it's on an angle. Be careful getting shit in the intake, in the heads, in the intake ports, because I got a washer in the intake. I got to get it out. Every piece you saw me vacuuming, every piece you take off, clean everything. Otherwise you'll get a lot of shit in the engine. I got like some chunks of stuff here. I got a washer in this one. Got a bunch of coolant from the bridge here in the engine. So yeah, lost a bunch of coolant there. Not fun, dude. This is not fun. Alrighty, it's the next day. This is where we left off. You can see the beauty within. I put some napkins in the holes because I already dropped shit in them, so I'm going to fish those out later. First I'm going to clean stuff up because it's real nasty. Got all the bolts organized. Took every single nut and bolt, put it where it belongs. I also got rid of the weird, odd bolts that were in here. You know, there was like a 14 some random place where there should be a 12, so cleaned it up with my stash of bolts. Tried getting this thing off and it's just splitting into a million pieces, so that's going to be fun because I have something planned for this. I'm going to take the injectors out. Those are going to get rebuilt. Check that out. Ta-da! Okay, let's get in here. Start cleaning this fucking filth. Hey Google, play Metallica.
Playing Metallica on Spotify.
Now how do I cut that off? Alright, well that took absolutely forever, but got the idle air valve completely shaved down, so only thing left is the idle air mount. Starting to stack shit up so I could take it to a med, get powder coated. So that's everything right there. I have a lot of instructions for him. So now that I'm done with all that stuff, I'm gonna throw the starter back in. That's basically all I can do for now. Oh yeah, I gotta get I dropped some shit in the intake ports, so I gotta get those out. Gotta clean those out. I'll show you right now. My feet are cold. I need a heated floor. Fucking feet are freezing. I'm like fine my body wise, but my feet are freezing, dude. Alright, battery died on the camera, but starter's in. Everything's hooked up. Now I'm gonna clean out all the ports because I got a bunch of shit in them. So, besides all the coolant in there, you see that? There's a freaking washer in there from one of the fuel rails. So I gotta get that out. That I'm not gonna worry about. That will just burn off. But yeah, gotta get that out. So these are sick. They're reverse action tweezers, so when you squeeze them, they open. So these will be nice. All you gotta do is press, grab it, let go, and yeah. So I'm not gonna record this because you're not gonna be able to see any of it because the minimum focus distance of this camera is like 3 feet, so it'll just be a blur. But I'll film with my phone real quick. Show you what's going on in there. Well, that was easier than I thought. Just scooped it up. Okay, on to the next one because there's some paint chips in there and some other stuff in there. Just keep at it. Alright, I cleaned everything out as best as I could. I have the fuel pump disconnected. Let's see if the starter works. We're good. New starter is good. After I get the valve covers dropped off, we're going to replace the seals in those because they're completely like dry and hard. Like look at this, rock hard. These don't even stay in. Like look at that. So highly doubt these were working properly. This is going to stay. I'm going to use it for something. And it involves that. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I forgot to film what I'm doing. I'm going to Powderworkz again. It's Friday. I'm going to drop it off. Got the intake and everything in the trunk. I'm going to drop it off real quick. And head home. Yeah, that's it. Bro, this is a fucking winter. Holy shit. Sylvia and I were shoveling. My neighbors across the street. Shout out to them. Came and used a snowblower on our driveway. But dude, holy shit. It's been snowing since 3 o'clock. It's like 11:30 right now. Dude. This is a hardcore winter. It's currently Saturday. Sylvia and I are gonna go drive around in the Corolla. Oh, here comes the plow. About to destroy my driveway. Yep, there goes my driveway. Probably go shovel that up. Dang it. Damn, I should just plowed through that like nothing.
Can you close the garage?
Yeah, of course I can. Dude, the roads are fucked right now. Look at this. It's like a foot of snow absolutely everywhere. And Sylvia's with me this time. We're gonna go get some milk. Ah!
From Marty's Teddy's.
What? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, and then yeah, Teddy's on the camera just screaming. So yeah, we're gonna go drive around. So, all right, I dropped Sylvia off because she gets motion sick a little bit in the car. Damn it, she didn't leave me the juice. All right, so I'm gonna keep driving. I got the camera on the roof; it's holding on fine. Suction cups, badass. 3 suction cups. So I'm just gonna keep going. It's already 1 a.m. though, so I can't stay out too long. I mean, it's Saturday, but still. Fucks up your schedule. So, let's keep driving around. I don't know where to go. Where should I go? I don't know. I'll just go somewhere. We'll see. Not finishing the SC this weekend, because it's been snowing for 25 hours straight. Luckily, I have nice neighbors that let me borrow their snowblower. That's next on the list. I need to buy a snowblower. Look how much snow we fucking shoveled already. So it started snowing at 2:30 yesterday, 2:30 p.m. It is now 3:30 the next day. Dude, this is the most snow I've seen in a long time. It hasn't snowed this much since like 2010 or 11 it was, when there was that huge storm where a bunch of people got stuck on Lakeshore Drive.
By the time dark fell on Chicago last night, a snow hurricane was in full force. The giant 2,100 square mile storm ripped into the Chicago region with almost 2 feet of heavy snow and winds in excess of 70 miles per hour on Lake Michigan.
Yeah, it hasn't been this bad in a long ass time. At least the roads aren't that bad. It's 34, 33, so the snow is actually melting off the roads. So it's not that bad. Oh, let me show you my igloo. I don't know if you guys have seen on Instagram. I posted a couple little videos in my story. Snowed. But check this boy out. It got covered up with snow now, but yeah, it's looking good. Let me crawl in there. It's kind of tight now because the weight of the snow is, yeah, it's a little claustrophobic, so let's get in there. God, that is tight. And then here it opens up. So here it's nice and roomy. So you got room to sit up. There used to be a hole here, but it was too open and it kept collapsing because the snow's thin here. So I closed it up yesterday. This is what I've been up to. And since it's snowing more, I'm gonna keep expanding it. So I'm piling snow here. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna make another room, so we're gonna have 2 rooms. How sick is this though? This is great claustrophobia training. Oh god. Okay. Hell yeah. God, I love this shit so much. It's so fucking stupid, but I love it. So yeah, that's what I do when I'm bored. I basically did this every single day after work. We ran out of snow. I literally shoveled all the snow from the yard into one pile. That's how I did it. Alright, I just got back from Powderworkz and I mocked up the intake and it looks fucking sick. Look at that, dude. How dope is that? Holy shit, this engine looks fucking incredible now. Dude. This is just mocked up, so none of the bolts or anything is in. It's just sitting on the studs that are built into it. Alright, now I gotta do some stuff. So I took the cold start injector out. which is right here. And then I gotta clean up the fuel rails and replace all the seals on the injectors. So I got some work to do before I can actually put this back together. Alright. Whoops. I'm back. Got injector seals. Got injectors. Let's try to figure out how this works. So I have no idea. Look at that beauty. Alright, let's get started. First, just gonna take one apart on regular video just to see what it's made of, and then I'll throw it on the time lapse once I know what I'm doing. These are completely like hardened, don't even seem to seal at all. Like the injectors were falling out of the intake, so completely look how soft this is. Look at this. Soft. Look at the old one. It's like plastic, it's like not even rubber. Completely hard. Alright, throw the new one on. I should probably use some like WD-40 or something. Ooh. Spray that all over my tripod. Nice. Now this big one. This legit feels like fiber reinforced nylon, like it's that hard. Look at this. Look at this. Okay then, and this is the new one. Squishy. Very cute! Okay. I'm gonna throw it on the time lapse because I know what I'm doing now. Alright, now onto the fuel rails. Obviously these are visible and kind of crusty right now. These are the sick billet fuel rails that only the 92 came with. I think I'm gonna just give them a little quick sand with like 2000 just to get like some of the grit off. The only thing that polished was the foam pad itself. It's now smaller. Yeah, I thought maybe I could give it a polish, but I guess not. Alright, it's the next day. Let's go install this in the car. I think it's ready to go. I noticed this is the best way. You hold the harness back, hold the intake by the middle bar thing. Just fucking stuff that bitch in there. There we go. I don't remember if I ever blew anything out of this. I don't think I did. And it's fucking filthy. Alright, I'm gonna take it off again and then put it back on and you won't see any of that. This is kind of crazy, dude. I just sprayed some carb cleaner through the intake. How much shit came out. I don't know if that's just carbon buildup or if that's like sand media. It seems too fine to be sand media. It's like super fine. I also ran this through some of it. Look how fucking dirty it is. This is just two of the runners. So I'm gonna do this again now that I sprayed some brake clean through it. Just to dry it up. I think it's clean now. I think it was just carbon buildup. Which is crazy. That's a ton. Alright, I'm going to finish cleaning that out. Then I'm going to do that one too, because that one's probably going to be the same thing. Holy carbon buildup, Batman. Look at this towel, dude. Yeah, that's just straight up carbon buildup. Look how much came out over here. Alright, here's where I'm at. Got everything back on. Got the harnesses attached. All the plugs are in. Holy shit. I just went and got the crush washers. And this fucking blizzard, is that just like instant? Fuck. So now I really need to get this finished. I'm on lunch right now. Got the crush washers. Couldn't find aluminum, so copper will do. Got some more shitty gloves from Harbor Freight. I'm tired of busting my knuckles. So after work, gonna get this done. Hopefully it's still snowing by then. We can go whip it. Alright, I just shoveled the driveway. I got all the washers ready for all the banjo bolts. Here's what I did with the one that was for the cold start injector. So I threaded it all the way up. See that, all the way to the collar. And then I put the gasket maker nozzle right up to it so that it fills it up all the way until it oozes out the sides. Now I'm just going to chop off the end of it right here and just screw it back in. Now I got to make this block off plate for the cold start injector. So you probably can't see it, but I made 2 holes right here and then I etched the shape of it. So I'm going to drill the holes first and then I'm going to cut it out with the angle grinder. Slap it on the bottom of the intake here, right there where those 2 bolts are. Slap that on there. Goober on some gasket maker so it doesn't leak. And we're good to go. We are good. Just gonna sand it down a bit and goober on some gasket maker in there. Being very liberal here with my application because I do not want this to leak. Do not want to take this apart again. Alright, I had to use my phone because my camera can't focus this close. But look how chunky this carbon buildup is, dude. Freaking terrible. So I'm gonna scrape all this off now. Alright, I cleaned it out as best as I could. It's pretty good now, pretty clean. So I guess I can throw the idle air back on. So now let's cut off the end of this bolt and put it in the fuel rail so that forget about it. Now that I think about it, I should have done all these fuel lines and banjo bolts before I put this intake on. Alright, the battery died on the camera, so I was too lazy to get out because I was already in it. But got all the fuel lines in, got crush washers on everything, got a crush washer there. Those are in. Now all that's left is I think this is the fuel pressure dampener. I'm not sure. So, gotta throw that in, and then this goes on the back of the intake for the vacuum line on the brake booster. Alright, before I get too far, let's see if I have any fuel leaks. I don't know what's going on. This pursed injector's just pissing fuel. I don't know what to do. Guess I'm just gonna take it back apart. Take that fuel rail off and see maybe there's something in there. I can clean it out or something, I don't know. Oh, why does this always happen to me? Well, alright, I got it figured out. So, this is leaking. This spot right here is leaking, and it was dripping down onto the injector, so it made me think the injector was leaking, but it's not leaking. So the injector's not leaking, but this is leaking. So, I'm out of these crush washers. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow, and then get some new ones. Alright, it's the weekend. Got more washers. Got a whole set. Let's finish this up. I'm gonna double up on the washers on the fuel rail side. So I got 3 washers I'm gonna stick in there. Hopefully that keeps it from leaking. We'll see what happens. I think it's good. This is weird. I put the old washers back on the bolts. You see it's aluminum, copper, and then copper. And that seems to have fixed it. This one is seeping just the tiniest little bit. Verdict is don't use copper washers. I'm going to go to the dealership since nobody has aluminum washers. So I'm going to go to the dealership, get some aluminum ones, and then just replace all of them. It's not that hard to reach all this stuff. So I'm going to go warm up a little bit because it's fucking freezing. I'll be right back. Put the throttle body on, put the intake back on. We're going to see if it starts. Right. I just got back from Toyota, Lexus. Nobody has this shit. So I ordered some online, and for now, I'm just going to reuse the old ones. So let's toss them back in. Hopefully they don't leak. And I just want to get this done. I want to go drive the car. It's snowing again. But I'm still not going to drive it today. It's 14 degrees outside. No, fuck that, dude. With no heat. Like, look how cold it is in my garage. So, yeah. I'm not going to drive it until it warms up a little bit. I'm going to toss these back in real quick. Then put the throttle body back on. Get that all tidied up and we're done. Dude, I think I'm fucking losing my mind. I lost the fucking throttle body gasket. How do you lose something in the fucking garage you're working in? So yeah, that's how you do the starter. It's fucking terrible. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next week. Fucking found it. Through the magic of editing, I fucking found it. So I was watching the video and it was like right here, and then it slid down, and then it slid down, and I found it here or some shit. It was like that. There's no way you can see that when you're looking around. Look how fucking tiny that is. No, I fucking found it. You'll see this shit run in the next video. Thanks for sticking around this long if you did. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you guys next week.
America. Do you have your passport?